Go for it. Just opening segment.
Okay. Really pleased with how our players came out. Very businesslike attitude today. I think some people were asking earlier in the week, how can you get your guys excited? Our guys get excited playing. I think we prove it every week we play in front of the Red Wave here. We jumped on them early. I thought our defense did some things to spark our offense, and our offense took advantage of it. And good week of practice by our coaches, and our players did a good job and executed today. So we're very happy about getting a bunch of guys in the game. We've got to continue to develop our depth because clearly as you go through a season, injuries become a factor. So hopefully these reps in the second half of games will help us, finalize these last two. So with that, anybody?
Coach, it was another blowout victory there. What is it that you take most from tonight's game, and do you feel the team gets better in such a lopsided affair?
Well, I think we preach to our players all the time. We don't ever look at the scoreboard. We just play. And we want to hold ourselves to the standard we set, whether it's offense, defense, special teams. We know how well we can play, and it really doesn't matter what the score says. And so, I thought we did a good job of that in the first half, and, got a lead where we kind of put the ball game away a little bit. And, the second half, we slowed things down. We tried to, it was a little bit like the Colorado game where we tried to get out of the game and get a guys, a bunch of reps. So, Greg, I thought did a great job in the first half, doing some things. And then the second half, managing, the clock and trying to, just be efficient.
And as far as, trying to keep the momentum going for the Nevada game next week, how important was tonight to just, keep that going?
Well, I think our guys got a lot of confidence. It doesn't matter who we play. I think our guys know we can win on the road. We've won at home. We can be very explosive. Defensively, we can create takeaways. And so I think just having that confidence will help us going into next week.
And have you had a chance to get an update on Victor Dean?
No, I know they took him to the hospital and for further evaluation, and we'll find something out later on. So.
Do you recall what the preliminary situation was?
It was something to his leg.
Did it look like? I mean, what did you see?
I didn't see anything. It was back kind of in the corner, and we were trying to see whether he caught the ball, and then he went down, and there's just a lot of people there. I couldn't see anything.
You guys were doing really well at that point, and that happens. Were you concerned at all? The impact such an injury would have on the team.
Yeah, we were concerned on the sideline. Anytime you have a player down for an extended period of time, obviously there's an empathy from all his teammates. But what it does is, as a coach, you try to get your guys to refocus on, the task at hand. While you have empathy for Victor or anybody else who gets hurt, it just probably sharpens the focus in your mind that, hey, anybody's one play away from not being able to play the rest of the game or maybe the rest of the season. So, you remind your players about that, and let's go out and keep charging. I don't know what the score was at that point. Was it?
I think it's 21.
21? Okay. So, I think our guys did a great job of, rallying from that and just keeping the foot on the gas.
You guys call that double reverse pass there. Can you talk about what lent itself to that situation when you guys called it, and what do you think of the execution? Rough practice out like
Yeah. Anytime you get a sudden change situation, we had a short field. We do a good job with our offense of going up tempo. We've been in that package many times, so good defenses are going to key to what you do. This was just a wrinkle that we have off of it, and Coach Ram called it at the perfect time, and our guys executed. I mean, I don't know how many times we've run it in practice. I'm sure they've been wanting to run it in the game, but it was good to see us execute.
Were you having success running it in practice, or was it not connected?
It usually does. I mean, they don't run it against the defense and have success, but no, I'm sorry, I'm not the defense coordinator anymore. It's worked pretty well.
And on that play specifically, getting Dylan Rue involved and seeing him score his first touchdown, get him involved in the first quarter, and just adds to the depth of the team. Just talk about Dylan specifically.
Yeah, no, it's really good. You have a freshman like Dylan. That's one of the packages. He's can be a feature guy with the fly sweep, and then obviously throwing the reverse pass off of it. I think Coach Schramm and our entire offensive staff does a great job of putting packages together where we can use multiple tools. And then again, once those guys are in the games and they're making plays, if someone goes down, now they can, a lot more seamless going in because they've been in ball games, may not be in that position, but they've had snaps, they've been under the lights, and they've made plays. So really happy for Dylan and really happy that it's spreading out the depth of our team.
Coach, can you talk about the running defense? You guys held them to 8 yards in the first half.
Well, I thought Coach Toth came up with a really good plan. We knew some tendencies that they had. They broke those a little bit, but our guys, against a conventional running team, really have done a great job. We've struggled a little bit against the option. We got that coming up this week. We got to do a better job, but we didn't tackle great. Seven broke a bunch of tackles. He's a big man. He did a good job, but for the most part, we contained their running game.
Any impressions on the takeaway battle or the turnover margin? You wanted 2-0?
Yeah, anytime we win that by 2, we've got a great chance to win the football game, and we've been preaching that from day one, and I think our guys clearly have bought in. I think we're up to about 27 on the year.
No, 26.
26. Oh, yeah, we had one taken away. We're up to 26 on the year. We've got 2 more opportunities to hopefully get to 30 or more. So, I was really pleased on the defensive end, and then really pleased offensively. Not giving the ball away. That's the great thing about turnover margin. It's a factor of both sides of the ball. Not many of the stats are, and that one is. And I think you look at the top turnover margin teams in the country. They're usually the winningest teams, and you look at the flip side of it, and the opposite's true.
You guys have been in this situation before where you're up early at the half. You've played Derek kind of a little longer. What was the thought process in removing him after halftime at that point?
Well, we felt like the game was pretty much at hand. We've got 2 more ball games to go, and that second group needs to get reps. And when you can get the second unit reps in a live action like that, when they're called upon to go, they're just more ready to go. And I think Greg's been doing a lot of good things in practice, and when he's had his shots, he's been doing some good things. So I think our offensive staff has a lot of confidence in him running, our base offense, not just his package stuff. And it was good for him and for our entire second offense to go out there. And we didn't get a ton of points, but we moved the ball fairly effectively. We just got to get better at it.
All right, let's let Coach go, and